My sister posted this picture of me here on the left with her dog Bongo. Back, well, she posted a few weeks ago, but the picture's from like 1962 or 63. And it gave me this idea of something to do with my grandkids, so I broke out the camera and we had a little photo shoot day here. This is Joey. Joey is our oldest grandson. He's 6 years old. And this is my dog, Rosco. So I thought it'd be cool if I made a composite, putting the two pictures together. So I took this picture here with Joey and Rosco and I just desaturated it. Shift Command U gives us a black and white image. Then what I did was I brought in the picture of Bongo and myself. When I first did this, I did a little different procedure here, but I'm just going to use a layer mask. I'm going to adjustment layers and add a layer mask to this, and I'm using a Wacom tablet. So with the paintbrush tool, anything I paint with black, will take away the whatever I don't want. Okay. And if you took away too much, like Bongo's ear right there, and you wanted to put it back, you can just hit the X key, put your paint palette to white, and then you can just come back in and paint back in the ear. And then when you get a little too much, hit the X key again, goes back to black, and you can come in and trim it out. Thus, okay. And as long as you keep your finger on your on the right and left bracket keys, you can resize your paintbrush on the fly as you go. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with all the little details here, but it just takes a little bit of time sitting here painting through. Get a nice little detail look in there. Just want to get all that little defringe out of there. And we come around and we do this side as well. Again, right bracket key enlarges that paintbrush. Makes it easier to stroke around. I use a fairly good sized feather on the brush there, so the edges are not so hard. Anyway, you get the idea. You can also lower the opacity. Say like down here in the grass, we have grass in both pictures, but just to keep some of the detail of the old grass, we'll add in the new grass by just dropping that opacity, say down about 30–40%, somewhere in that area. That way all that stuff will blend in really, really nice. Okay. And there was my final cutout here. Save us some time and some sheer boredom on your behalf. Okay. So now that we got those two pictures, they look pretty good. I think it would be nice if we try to adjust the exposure, although it's not really bad at the moment. We could come to the image of myself and Bongo, come down here to the adjustment panel, and add a levels adjustment. And if we click the Alt button on a PC and an Option on a Mac and click, it'll make a clipping mask so that this levels adjustment only works on that layer by itself. We're going to do the same thing on Joey and Rosco. We'll come down here to where Joey and Rosco is, down here to the layers palette, adjustment, levels, Option on the Mac, Alt on PC. Now we have we can adjust the levels on that layer just by itself. And if we bring it up too much, I want to bring out some of the whites, but not too much. And if we get something that we don't like, here again, we can take our paintbrush tool, painting on the mask of that layer layer adjustment there, we can come back in and touch some of this up and bring some of it back. Change the opacity, we can give it better there. Now you can see it. Okay. So if you just wanted to fine tune some of it here, let's make this adjustment just a hair darker, just so you can see. Okay, so now we got it dark. We go layer mask, and if we wanted to paint, you know, see how it goes away. And we could bring Joey in lighter, make Rosco lighter. Obviously, that's just for demonstration purposes. And if you got outside the lines, come back with your white paintbrush tool, and you can bring it in just to adjust the highlights. Okay, but we're going to undo that. Anyway, that's pretty good there. Then all I did was I added a border effect around it, give it that 1960s Kodak look, and put my name on it. There we have it. Rosco meets Bongo 2012.